this is part 42 of our Minish Cap walkthrough. In this part, we're going to be collecting 3 Joy Butterflies.
Which are just huge. Well, okay, there are 3 upgrades. 2 of them are kind of pointless in my opinion. One's really good.
Yeah, and it's, honestly, we're going to get 4 upgrades total in this part. And I would have loved to have gotten these a lot sooner.
Oh, definitely. Like, yeah, I mean, these are like, we'll basically get the, we will get the ability to swim faster, dig faster, and shoot arrows faster.
Yeah.
And then at the end of this video, we'll be getting the split gauge upgrade.
That's tough to spit out.
Yeah, I know. I slowed down a litlittle bit. But I mean, yeah, just 4 huge upgrades. But like you said, just kind of too late in the game.
I know. We're already through, 4 of the dungeons so far? And there's only,
Wait, is it? Yeah, it's been 4. You're right. You're right.
You're right. Yeah. The digging is.
I try to forget about Fortress of Winds.
Oh, I know. It's so dull. But the 4th, the digging upgrade especially that we get, I'm like, you've seen in our videos how many caves we've dug through with some of these Kinstone collections. Definitely. That could come in handy a long time
ago. We'll dig some more, but like, yeah, throughout the rest of the game, there's not that much digging.
No.
And so, like, I mean, yeah, if you could somehow get it, well, I guess you couldn't get it before the Fortress of Winds because that's where you get the item.
Yeah, that's true.
But, now these Joy Butterflies might have been available earlier, but I don't think they were. Like, because you gotta get a certain point in the game to get these fusions, to be able to do these fusions.
Yeah, it's like certain events in the game.
Yeah, so I don't think you could have gotten that much earlier.
And I know you couldn't have actually got the one in the graveyard because you have to be able to get to the graveyard first, which you couldn't do until recently.
Yeah. I wish it kind of been like a wind crest in the graveyard.
Oh my god,
We'll be going there here in a little while. And it's just a pain going through that maze again. Like, there's pretty much been a wind crest in every part of the map except the graveyard.
Yeah, and I don't understand why that is. It's like, my first thought was, did we just miss it because your lantern only lights up so much of the area? But then I realized, we're kind of doing a walkthrough. I think we would have caught it. If we
I made sure that I got all the wind crest.
Yeah.
Well, it also makes me think, like, why is there not one in Hyrule Castle? Like, there's one in Hyrule Town.
That's a good point.
It doesn't take you that long to get to Hyrule Castle, but you still would have thought there'd been one in there.
I don't know. It's a mystery.
I guess they want people flying into the castle.
I guess that makes sense.
They just leave the drawbridge open and you can just walk right in.
It'd be easier to invade if you could just fly right in.
That is true. That is true. Get some of those freaking pestos.
Oh my god.
To go with us.
Those things are annoying. Always. But I do think it's neat that they bring back like Din, Ferror, and Nehru again. Obviously, you saw us earlier find houses for them.
Yeah.
Or for 2 of them. It's cool to go back and re-interact with them. And
now,
I believe
go ahead.
I was gonna say I believe you can fuse with them even if you don't find houses.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah, because we still fused with the one who we didn't find a house for.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we didn't have to find a house for one of them.
Yeah.
You had to find a house for 2 of them, and you could pick which one you want.
Yeah.
And then the other one stays there.
So I think, even if you don't do the house quest, you can still fuse with all
I'm honestly not sure. So
I know we didn't try it.
But then what did the house quest give us? So it gave us something.
Well, later on,
like important. It gave us something important because the Gorman
later on we're able to use
that second crowbat got me, by the way.
Oh,
before I entered there, did you see that? That was close.
Now this is like what we mentioned a second ago. I wish there was a wind crest on the other side of this maze. It's
just like kind of tedious going back through this again. It doesn't take that long, but
it's still though. We got spoiled warping everywhere.
I mean, I had which way to go written down, but like, if you don't think you're coming back here, you might not remember exactly which way to go.
Or if you have to stop and read every sign again to get the hint.
Oh, is that okay? I was actually going to ask you how you got through there, like if you didn't know, and I forgot about the signs that were there.
But yeah, you don't have to stop and read all that crap again. We're in a hurry. We got places to be.
I'll just read right through and totally forget about it.
Yeah,
that's what I do. I read the text, but I really don't process it to memory.
Yeah. We don't.
And that's why I forget stuff like halfway through the game. Like in Tower of the Gods, how they call the statue.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I totally forgot that. Walked around for 3 hours. All I had to do was push one button.
Oh, that's the worst.
Stupid Zelda games.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, even in this game, you told me you forgot all about fusing Kinstones for a while. The first time you played.
Well, I mean, we're way past that part, so we ain't got to talk about that. But yeah, you're right. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, it is kind of neat though. At least I'm glad they put 2 of these Joy Butterflies pretty close together here.
True.
One here in the Caster Wilds, and the other's right in the entrance, thankfully.
To the Wind Ruins, Now here's my question: like, why didn't they put it on the east side of the map? Like, you got the graveyard, Caster Wilds, and the Wind Ruins all on the east side, or that's west side, all on the west side of the map.
With nothing on the other side.
Nothing on the east side. So I just. You kind of thought they would space them out more, I guess.
Especially on the east side, you got the Kakairi Woods, you got the...
Kakairi Woods?
Or not
what game are you on, Red?
Kikori. Minish. The Minish people. Wrong.
It's called the Minish Woods.
Yeah, whatever.
Kikori Woods.
Yeah, I'm thinking...
You're back in Ocarina of Time.
I'm back in Ocarina of Time here. Different Hyrule. But yeah, you have like Lake Hylia over there. You could.
It's always the same high road though, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry. Different version of Hyrule.
But yeah, just along with your point, there are so many places on the east side of the map you could have put the butterflies. Not that I'm complaining that two of them were pretty close together.
Yeah, you dog on my gameplay, so I'm gonna dog when you screw something up.
That's
dog
okay.
on you.
I'm sitting here daydreaming about playing Ocarina of Time. It's okay.
Well, that happens. That happens.
It was a long day at work.
Yeah. Now is this? Oh, we fused with this guy. Sorry, I thought we were at the other guy that we'll be getting to later on.
Yeah.
Split gauge.
Yeah, I don't think this guy gives us much of.
No, this opens up the split gauge.
It does.
Yeah, so we had to go fuse with this guy to get the split gauge.
And I do like the visuals of the openings in the waterfalls.
Oh, I definitely do too.
Like just the whole Vale Falls area that we're going to be spending a little more time in. Looks really pretty.
Yeah, so that fusion makes a rock pop out more. Well,
I guess.
we're doing with the door later on, so like that makes sense too.
Once again, it's Zelda logic.
Yeah, exactly true.
Just go with it. But yeah, that actually opens up the entrance to talk with Split Blade.
Yes,
who teaches us one of the most useful skills in the game.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of cool. His name's Split.
It's tough.
Split Blade. Who will be. I'm just totally. My feathers are ruffled right now.
Split Blade gives us the split gauge. Upgrade.
And we'll be going to meet him right now.
That's what we were trying to get.
Struggling there.
Take a drink.
That's what should not help you though.
No, that definitely won't. Now where did that open up Split Blade at? Where are we go?
It's right here.
Right
yeah, it's like right here.
Just talked about that. Yeah. I'm still thinking Kakairu Woods here. Just don't
worry about it. This part's a little long. We haven't done that much really, except for the 3 butterflies so far.
It's just been fusing and collecting this whole part.
That's a lot of this game. That's just fusing and collecting.
That is a good point. Hits we babble every now and then. Just ramble on and on.
No, not never. We never babble.
Yeah, but the split gauge upgrade is fantastic because it as it would imagine, it cuts the time for your sword to charge up to duplicate Link.
Yeah. It takes a long time for your sword to charge up too.
It does, which I thought was just.
It's almost like double time here. It's so much nicer for later on in the game because you gotta do well, not that it matters. Once you charge up, you just pretty much go right along.
But still, I feel like they use it more and more.
They do. In the next dungeon, we'll use it quite a bit.
Yeah, we will.
And I think in the final dungeon, we use it quite a bit too.
I think so as well.
And I think we still get some more. I think we still get some more, quite a bit of puzzles too with the multiplier.
Definitely. I got a little laugh talking to Split Blade here, where at the very beginning when we start talking to him, he calls himself the nearly best swordsman,
which is kind of weird because all the other swordsmen have been saying like, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. Yeah. That's like the first one. That's the first one that really says, I'm almost there. Yeah, but not quite there yet.
It's like I'm not as good as those guys.
Now, how do those random green trees grow in like what appears to me to be the desert?
Well, it is kind of a desert area, but you do have a whole river running right through it. So
that's a very good point, actually. So why is the grass not green right there?
That is a good question.
If you think about it, it's that's the source of the flow. Well, I guess we're not there yet, but oops.
Well, we get there here in a minute.
But a good point, there's a lot of water, so you would think we're sitting here, we're getting too old, Red. We're sitting here why isn't that grass greener?
That's when you know you've got issues.
Did somebody mess up the fertilizer or something that they put on there?
Now, what I kind of found a little annoying, and I know you said earlier you kind of got a kick out of this, that stupid dog right there, after we talked to him earlier and finally got him to move, half the time he still sits his
I kind of like juking him, man. You just never know, he always jumps right in front of the steps.
Oh, it's so annoying.
It's kind of fun, but then obviously right there, as you saw, we went and did some more figurines, which we're not going to show until we kind of get the thing done.
Yeah. We're not going to show it, but it is actually a really good spot to do the figurines because once we get into the Vale Falls, we load up.
We do load up. I want to say it's almost like 300.
We get like 300,
350.
Like
I mean, it's quite a bit. So if you're almost maxed out,
yeah,
and you plan on doing the figurine quest, which
I
personally don't advise you to do, just unless you want to get all heart pieces, just don't even worry about it.
Yeah. But if you are going for the 100%, you're a completionist.
Yeah.
Then that was a great time.
You definitely want to get figurines before you go into here.
Yeah, because we are going to load up on those.
Now here, we'll be entering some caves for a while before we make it to the next part.
Yeah,
that's what the whole next video will be, and that's just one thing I didn't like about this area.
I know. You see this waterfall in this awesome area, and they're gonna throw us in these dark caves.
Yeah. I was kind of expecting something maybe to deal with water. We already been around water. Yeah, something like that with this huge waterfall. But
instead they give us Mount Doom time.
Not to say the next part's going to stink, but
But we're about to come up next part because this wraps up part 42.